I'm Shreenaya Prabu. Many of y'all might have assumed, yeah, I'm brown. That's great. So my topic that I'm going to be talking to you about is stereotypes. Many of y'all have been classified as stereotypes before, and I'm here to tell you that stereotypes don't define us and that you can be yourself. For example, usually whenever you think of a typical Indian person, you wouldn't really classify them with sports. But I play softball, and when I tell people that I play softball, I usually get that weird look, and it's like, really, a white people sport? So, in matter of fact, in one game, I'm a catcher, and it's really weird being a catcher because catcher is one of the main players. And I was catching, and I turned back, and I saw this parent literally turn their head back and then like shift back right at me, and that made me feel really uncomfortable, because usually that since I am Indian and a lot of people don't play sports, that doesn't mean that I don't need to play sports. Another thing is that a lot of my friends, we all love Starbucks and Chipotle, but that's not really classified as a Indian thing because people call us coconuts or like ABCD, which is a term for American Born Confused Daisies. And so, yeah, basically you can express yourself and you don't need to follow along the same lines that your race has been following. Okay, and if you don't follow along those lines, people usually throw a lot of shame at you, and as Great Mushu said, dishonor on your cow. That's what they feel towards you, but you should not make that hatred stop you from doing what you love and what you care about. And another thing is, if you watch a Bollywood movie, you must really know the love in the movie. Yeah, that's not real life. One of my friends, she actually got grounded because one boy said bye to her when she was leaving. And another thing is, a lot of people, they're really scared to tell their parents that they're not straight because they're afraid that their parents will be very mad at them breaking the boundaries. And another thing is, a lot of people associate Indians with spicy food. And matter of fact, my best friend, she hates spicy food. And my dad, at every restaurant we go, he always says, oh, can I have some sriracha with this? And just because like you're Indian doesn't mean that you must eat spicy food. And another thing is IST, Indian Standard Time. Have you ever been to a party and came when the party ended? Yes, that's been me for a long time. But just because your race has been associated with IST does not mean that you can come to a party late. And one positive thing about this is that you can laugh a little. Lily Singh, who is one of my favorite YouTubers, actually does videos on Indian stereotypes and questions she's been asked because she's Indian. And that's something that I find really relatable and enjoyable, and something I do instead of doing my homework a lot of times. And overall, my message that I'm trying to convey is you be yourself. You do what you want. Don't let what other people say about your culture and who you are on the outside affect what's on your inside. Just be yourself. Thank you.